Welcome to Push Culture News. I'm Brian Davenport, and you're watching the December News Desk. This will be the last show of our 2013 season, so if you're looking for something to watch over the holidays, why not go back and watch some of the Push Culture News episodes you may have missed. As always, you can find them all at pushculturenews.com. Today, we have new additions to the Loaded Tesseract family, Comet decks with airframe technology, and a recap from Rayne's All the Pinche Way Tour. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Push Culture and stay up to date so we can keep you informed. Up first from the Loaded shop comes two new additions to the Tesseract family. We have seen some custom chop jobs under the feet of Loaded ambassadors lately, and it certainly makes sense to offer this wonderful mold in various shapes and sizes. The first is the cantileted Tesseract, which has a single kick out back that is wider and fuller than you would find on its double-kicked cousin. The wheelbase is 24.5 or 26 inches long, with rocker providing an additional 3.5 degrees of wedging. If all you're looking for is a minimalist's approach to your downhill deck or something specifically for racing, the truncated Tesseract is for you. It shed the tail and the half-pounded added, but maintains the same wheelbase options and design features that make the entire Tesseract collection a very comfortable, intuitive downhill and freeride family. Besides being a husband, father, seasoned racer, and owner of Eastside Longboards, Robin the Leg Mcguirk is also an event organizer. In October, he hosted the first annual Push in the Woods race. The event had a $1,500 prize purse and was sanctioned by the IDSA. With coverage of the event, here's a good friend of the show and distance skateboarding's hardest working advocate, Jonathan Strauss.
Thanks, Brian. We're here at the Push of the Woods. I'm Jonathan Strauss. Thanks to Daddies and Rayne for putting up a great prize purse. We've got Paul Kent here. We've got several different great pushers from the Northwest. It's the first ever IDSA sanctioned push race in the West Coast.
2, 1. Victoria Waddington, our first lady of the day, coming through the finish line.
Well, Brian, that was a great day here at the Push in the Woods. Of course, we all thought Paul Kent would take it home, and he stood up to what he was supposed to do here, coming all the way from Alberta,
Does it
Calgary.
Again. Champion.
Good job, Robin.
Second place.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, feels so good to be done.
Back to you!
Also, if you're in the Portland area and looking for instruction, Robin teaches Longboarding 101 on Mount Tabor through Portland Community College.
I'm taking Longboarding 101. I get to learn a lot of new things, a lot of things I haven't tried before. Being taught by Robin gives me a lot of courage to try new things that I wouldn't have tried on my own. I've learned a lot faster than I would have learned on my own, and I get a lot of practice coming out here every week.
From Bustin Boards and the mind of William Royce is the Ratarang. It's a symmetrical Ratmobile that was released to Bustin's loyal Instagram followers a few weeks ago. They did it in just a limited run of 100 decks, and it nearly sold out on its first day of release. It is rumored Bustin will include this edition in the 2014 lineup. After the break, we'll be back with reports from Troy Yardwaste, Aaron and Bolton, and coverage from Acme Extreme Downhill. If you're snowed in and itching for warmer weather, there's events as soon as January on the calendar already at pushculture.com. There's an IDSA-sanctioned push race in Flagler Beach, Florida on January 4th, which will consist of a half-mile and a 1-mile race. Guinness will be on hand to officiate the 1-mile event, and they'll set the new world record, which is unofficially held by Steven Sanchez, at 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Kona Skate Park will once again be taken over for the entire weekend of January 10th through 12th. There will be head-to-head races on the Snake Run, a mini-ramp contest, Gullwing is hosting a vert demo, there's a bowl competition, and a team relay race through the park. It's 72 hours of skating straight through the nights with on-site camping and barbecue for only $60. You can't beat that. On January 20th, the IDSA will host another 24-hour Ultra Skate on Florida's Homestead Speedway. The Ultra Skate is the ultimate competition in distance skateboarding, and the current record holder, Andy Andrus, will be on site to defend his title. February 1st and 2nd will be the second Lago Cerrillo race in Ponce, Puerto Rico. This is a legitimate high-speed race course, and the event will be sanctioned this year by the IDF. If you're looking to make a trip of it, head to El Guama Downhill on February 9th, the following weekend. With a report on the new rocker freeride deck from Sector 9 is Push Culture News correspondent Troy Yardwaste.
Hey, I'm Troy Yardwaste, here with the Sector 9 rocker. This board features 3 plies of beautiful Canadian maple, 4 plies of triaxial fiberglass, a ½ inch of continuous rocker with wheelbases varying between 28 and 29 inches. It also comes with recessed truck mounts and features Sector 9's football concave. This board is an awesome freeriding board. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Troy. Now, with a report from Rayne's All the Pinche Way tour through Mexico, here is a tan and topless Aaron and Voltson.
Thanks, Brian. I'm here to tell you guys about how our trip to Mexico went. The Rayne All the Pinche Way tour was fantastic. As you can see, I'm all brown and cold back in Canada with my toque on. We visited 5 cities. We went to El Tigre free ride, which was sick. Levi Green got 5th place, killing it. The 3 Brits that showed up, Will, George, and Mark. Man, those guys skate hard, amazing. I saw so many 720s that my eyes started to hurt. And then we went on national television, which was pretty cool. And ended the trip off with a sweet skate jam in Guadalajara. My favorite skate spot of all was Cheezus in Monterrey. If any of you guys ever have the chance to go to Cheezus, my great Cheezus, it's amazing. Otherwise, yeah, thanks to the Mexican community who really helped us out, who put us up in their homes, who brought us tequila, who took us out for crazy nights on the town.
By All the Pinche Way! All the Pinche Way! Yeah!
Couldn't have been a better trip. Thank you to everybody. Love you. Back to you, Brian.
Looking good, Aaron. On Labor Day weekend was the first Acme Extreme Downhill event in Port Jervis, New York, hosted by Tom Barnhart of the Bergen County Bombers and us, the Push Culture crew. This is an incredible race hill for experienced and entry-level racers alike, with speeds in the 40s and 2 hairpin turns. We ran it race to qualify style, so the final heat was 7 races into Sunday afternoon and consisted of Jack Traynor, Matthew Deitch, Francis Cote-Tremblay, and Maxime Guerrant-Rousseau. In the end, it was Mcguirk who came out on top on this almost 1-mile track. By this coming summer, Maxime will have graduated from university and is hitting the road. In addition to skateboarding, he'll provide coverage of his fixed-gear bike races as well, which will kick off right here in New York City with the world-famous Red Hook Crit. In the 2014 season, this Port Jervis Hill is going to be getting a lot of closed road time for races, free rides, and super rad events like Original's Halloween Costume Skate Jam, which was a huge success. If you weren't there, you missed the crowning of the Pumpkin King, Kevin Doyle, who dominated the competition in his first skate jam ever, and the magician Seth Brown, who was shredding hard all day in his contest-winning costume. We'll see more of Seth when we come back from this commercial break. In October, Bainbridge, Ohio was once again host to the annual Soldiers of Downhill race. G-Mac took the win on his new future killer with Max Wipperman, Matt Kay, and Louis Poloni in tow. Fortunately for all of us, Max Wipperman is awesome and wore a helmet cam to film during the finals, so check out the full run on his YouTube channel. The guys at Comet Skateboards have a few exciting new releases. First is the Manifest. This board is the result of the community design project Comet has been working on throughout the year. As a result, this deck is probably the most representative design of the current downhill skateboarding audience. This is Seth Brown, one of our favorite industry bros, testing it out in Comet's product release video. It's a rocker, double kick, all-around freeride board. This is the Noah Sakamoto guest model. We've shown you this board before, and this appears to be the same thing until you get inside the construction of it. The deck features Paul Schmidt's patented airframe technology, which incorporates multiple hollow torsion boxes in the middle of a maple ply sandwich. It's the same construction you may recognize from Element, but it's been used in a different way that makes more sense for larger shapes and results in lighter and stiffer versions of their all-maple counterparts. Airframe technology is also available in Paul Schmidt's guest engineer model, the Metric Bomb, and Liam Morgan's Pro model. That's all for the December News Desk. Thanks for watching Push Culture News this year. Please subscribe to our channel at pushculturenews.com and follow us on the interwebs at Push Culture. I'm Brian Davenport, signing off for the 2013 season, and as always, stay up to date so we can keep you informed.